salutations, and welcome to the Logic Lounge with Fleazy Jones. That's me. Episode 87, brought to you by my good brother, the General, Block Legend 7. Happy belated birthday to the legend, Block Legend 7. Yo, 87. The guest I have tonight, I am super excited to be able to have a sit down with. I ran into this young lady on TikTok a while back, and it was one reel that drawed me to her, and the rest is just history. She had me at her name. Government is Tasha Johnson. She goes by Fatastic. When I tell you energy is crazy, it's like infectious. When she laughs, you're gonna laugh. And I got her ass to come to the lounge tonight. Usually I have a long drawn out introduction, yo. I'm not gonna waste any time because this lovely lady allowed me her presence same day. Like, I haven't had that yet in 87 episodes. So without further ado, I'm gonna bring Fatastic up here.
Hello? Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Hello, how are you?
Greetings. How are you?
Let me lower this a little.
That's sure, for sure. First and foremost, man, thank you so much. I wanted to give you a rose, like, to your face interactively, at least. For one, we're almost at 1 million followers on TikTok, which ain't easy. Let's talk about it. It's not fucking easy. And you're like killing it by being yourself. Not only is that huge, she accepted an invitation from a little guy like Fleacy Jones. Same day, y'all. I've been following for a while. You know, you got to build the nerve. It's creeps out here. So I can't just be jumping in the DM. You know what I mean? You got to make sure on point when you do something like this. And she was totally with it. So, yo, thank you, first and foremost. Thank you so much.
No problem. Well, first of all, I'm unemployed. So I have a lot of time on my hands, as you see. Yeah. Yeah. So when you was like, hey, what? I'm like, I'm free today. Yeah, it's Wednesday today. Yeah. Okay. Let's do it.
She hear me and check the time.
I cooked dinner and then I cleaned up and I was like, oh, time for me to do my little.
I literally, listen, I was so excited. I am better at explaining because I'm in Chicago and I knew she was East Coast, knew that. And still was just like, you're gonna do it? Okay, hey, let's do it. She had to hit me like, yo, okay, you know I'm over East. Like, what time? Like, damn it, she's an hour ahead of me. I'm like, oh shit. I was so excited. I totally forgot to even hit the professional.
Yo, I'm on the East Coast. So is it 8 or what time? What time, bro? Like, I'm like really like, cause I was like, so when is he going live? Like, I was sitting there for a minute, and I was like, okay.
Well, man, I appreciate you so much, man. Going back to that huge milestone, man. We are at 945,000 followers and counting. Leads me to my first and foremost, congratulations. Salute to you. That is not an easy task. How did we get Miss Johnson into the world of content creation?
I started in 2020, March of 2020, during the pandemic. And I did it. My niece got me into it. My oldest niece, Jordan, if you see, Auntie, love you. She got me into it. She was like, Auntie, you see on TikTok, you would like it. And I was like, I didn't know how to work it. You know, I'm 40. A lot of people don't know I'm 40. They think I'm younger, but I'm 40 years old. I'm a grown woman. So, at that time I was about like 36 or something. So she was like, I'll teach you. So she taught me. And then before you knew it, I just was just doing it. I didn't know it was going to take off. I just did stuff that I thought would make me laugh. So I didn't know it was other weirdos out there like me. So
I'm a huge fan of natural, right? I love when a person can naturally do something, whether it's um, make somebody laugh, they do music, whatever it is. So in your reels, I could tell that that's you or that's someone close to you. Now, let me take
okay,
over.
the thing is, a lot of people I feel like get me mixed up because there is kind of maybe two sides of me. You have Tasha, and then you have Fantastic. Fantastic, she'll sit there and twerk on Bottle Girl. She'll get on the stage, she'll wear lacy leggings to the club with a thong and all that stuff. Tasha, she gonna sit in the house, probably read her Bible verse, meditate a little, drink her
Yeah.
coffee, watch, binge watch some Netflix. I'm a homebody. I don't really go out much, so nobody can really say they see me on the scene. So when I pop up with a TikTok, it's like, where was she in the city? Because like I be all over because I take public transportation. So
Yeah. Yeah. Well, with it being that way, how do you separate the two, Miss Johnson and
um,
Fantastic?
the thing is, because I don't see the social media like everyone else sees it. Me, I just see it as me doing some stupid videos in my home or when I'm out and about. And I happen to have it following, but when people see me on the street or I bump into people that do know me from social media and they get excited, I'm like thrown off because I'm like, where they know me from? And then I remember, oh yeah, I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram, and I'm like, damn.
That's dope as hell because that's adding to my point of you being natural, man. And that's something I feel. But this is not the only thing you do. Of course, I do my homework whenever I follow somebody. You have actually had a pie, or I'm not going to say had, I'll say have because I'm not really sure if it's still going. But Mars versus Venus with Tasha and L Boogie with the hoodie.
Yeah.
Give me a little insight on that.
Actually, L Boogie, he's my old boss. We used to work together at Ally Barton, like Impacts. Well, Impacts was a company we worked for, but we used to work for Ally Barton Security Company, and he used to be my supervisor. And we would talk about after work. Sometimes we would bust it up with other coworkers, talk about podcasts, doing a podcast before it even became a podcast. And I guess like in last year, I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. So when I got my little income tax, little coin, I got the equipment on Amazon. I, brought a little background poster, and told them to like, hey, come over. We record like episodes, and then I would just edit it and post it on YouTube.
Another natural. Listen, the way you're answering, you just like, man, I wanted a drink. I went to the store. I went and got that motherfucker. You feel me? Then I
I mean, if
got
you
some
want
chips
something,
because
you
they
gotta
had
go
the
get it.
chips there. Yeah.
If you want something, you gotta go get it. Cause like my thing is this, no, I always been taught like nobody going to take care of you. You want to take care of yourself. So if you want something, you gotta go get it. You can't sit around and wait for somebody to give it to you. I wanted to do the podcast, so I invested in it. I wanted to start my merch. I invested in it, like out of my own pocket. Like and like I say, I don't get support. I don't get paid off of social media.
So,
And I don't know. Like I'm still waiting on $100 from December from Instagram, and I don't know what's going on with that. There's no number to call, nobody to email. I'm just like, I don't know. Like I don't even know how much these videos currently are making that I reposted. Like they're going viral and stuff, but none of that. Like I said, nothing coming in.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's
It's
just like
coming.
right now I'm looking for like real work. Like whatever. Like I may have to go back to being a school bus driver. Like don't really want to do that, but like, hey, it's a field I used to do. I was good at, and I love working with kids. So it's like at the end of the day, I hate the training process, but it is what it is.
Yeah. You're just a real person, man. I respect the hell out of that. You're
Well,
just
thank
a
you. I
real
appreciate
person.
that.
No, that's real
Al
shit,
Boogie is
man.
actually in the house.
Yeah.
He down there.
I just said I had to pin that. Man, listen, I'm all about roses, man. For one, I am a proud member of the Fat Coalition, I like to call it. You know what I'm saying? But Miss Johnson here hit a huge milestone that I think needs to be talked about. And that is coming from 470 pounds to 295 pounds. How do you feel?
I feel amazing. Like, I felt good then too because I really didn't have serious like health problems. I was probably pre-diabetic at that time, and I probably suffered maybe from some sciatica every now and then. But and then I had asthma, of course, like that. I was a smoker back then. I used to smoke cigarettes. I quit smoking cigarettes, and I just changed the way I ate because it was just like there was a lot going on in life, and I was just like, I just need to make a lot of changes with a lot of things.
Yeah.
So, and before you know it, the weight was just coming off. And really, I'm a walker more than anything else. I don't like the gyms. I tried the gym thing, but the gyms is like a nightclub, and it's like, why do I want to be here?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it is. It's like a fashion show nightclub. So I was like, I'll go on walks, or I'll walk where I have to go, and that's what I did because back then it was a little difficult for me. I would say, like I used to be very physical when I was younger because I was the walker because I never really like when I was a teenager. I didn't have a car and all that stuff growing up and everything like that. And my parents wasn't like picking me up and dropping me off, so it was public transportation for me getting around everywhere I had to go. So people would actually see me at jobs back in the day and be like, "You the girl that walk everywhere." And I'm like, "Yeah, yeah," you
That's
know.
me. Yeah.
But I always would stay at a certain weight. But I think at that I was just going through a lot in that past time, and then it just took a change. And then before you know it, like the weight was coming off. And then also what helped too is the last job I had too. I ain't even gonna lie because that job when I started, whew, I was sweating
Yeah.
because I was on my feet 8 hours a day, back and forth, doing this, doing that, all over the place, and I had to wear a back brace because it was killing my back. I was like, oh, my back is killing me. But I got used to it after a while, and then before I know it, the weight it was just coming off.
I got this from the reel that you posted where you did then and now
Yeah.
type of reel. And when I saw it, I'm like, yo, because I'm actually dealing with that same process. So instantly, when you're on the same side of something, I damn near cheered like I knew you. And I know we don't know each other from pain, you know what I mean? But I know that's not easy. You know what I mean? You say it as if it's so easy. So I have to ask, how did you just mentally keep yourself motivated? Motivation is something huge when it comes to things like that. Like, how did you stay there?
I think because the thing is, I realized also because I'm in therapy as well. I am in therapy to work through a lot of stuff from childhood, and I realized growing up from being in therapy, I had a lot of I was an emotional eater, so that was one of my triggers. Like if I was belittled or bullied or something like that, I would probably like eat my feelings.
Yeah.
So now I don't do that. I find other things to do than do that. Like I'm not a drinker like that. Like I'll drink, some wine. Like I said, I quit smoking cigarettes and stuff like that. And I just, I'll take a bath, or I like to do a TikTok. TikTok really was also another way for me, a therapeutic for me. You
Okay.
know, it's therapeutic for me, like to see if I can do this audio. Can I perfect it? Because a lot of times people probably think I'm perfect doing my TikToks. I'm not perfect. I probably do them 10, 20, 15 times before I get it right. I look like, oh, she did it in one try. No, I did not. Because
Yeah,
I
this
am
isn't
somewhat of a
easy.
perfectionist. I am somewhat of a perfectionist, and I try to not be so much anymore. So it's like, all right, if I miss a couple words, it is what it is. But sometimes, I get in the mood, and I really do perfect it the way I want to.
Yeah. Yeah. You kind of help segue me into the next question. What is it that you do when it comes to when you're starting a TikTok? Take me to like what's a motivation? What's a process that Fantastic does when she steps on stage, so to speak?
Okay, so like, okay, the one I posted today, Meme the Goat, she got a song out, and she's been posting it all over. I saw it last night, you know, and I saw her doing the dance that goes with it, and I was actually learning it like all last night. So I went out. I was like, I'm gonna go out today because I went to the market and I had to get some groceries.
Yeah.
So when I went to the market, you know, I was like, I always look for a place where people. Sometimes people be around when I do TikTok. Like I don't really care if people see me or not. Like I'm not shy. Like I'll do public TikToks. But it's most of the times I try to find a corner where no one's in the way because you know they may not want to be on camera. You know,
Mm.
so I try to stay out of people's way. So I just put the phone up and you know I just said, all right, I'm gonna kill the dance. I'm gonna do it. And I did it about like 15 times. I was sweating in that store too. It was hot. You know, I was sweating. I was like, oh God, I gotta get this thing. Cause you know, I'm like, no, that's not right. No, I forgot that move. So I'll do it again and then eventually I'll have it and then I'm like, all right, that's it. And then I'll wait till I get home and then I'm like, all right, I'll post it. That's pretty much it. There's really no logic to it.
Yeah. Yeah. You just do it. That
Just
you
do it.
don't understand how huge that is. That is huge. Like honestly, I am a dissector, if that's even a fucking word. But I love to dissect things. So what I get from every answer you've given me thus far is you're you, just 100%. You're you. You're natural. This is what I do. Oh, I don't really have a certain motivation. I just, hey, I do it. So when did it become real? When did you know, oh shit, Fantastic is viral? When did this become real?
I guess it was when I guess when the 2021, like in 2021, that's when it really started to get big, you know. And then I just like random, like I did a TikTok, I guess 2000 at the end of 2021, where I had curler rolls in my hair, and I did the Friday skit.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, you saw that one. So I did the Friday skit, and I was playing Smokey. So it's
Yeah.
like I did the TikTok. So many people duetted that video, and I didn't expect people to want to actually participate. Even like it's a guy that looks like Chris Tucker on TikTok, and they kept encouraging him to do it with me because he looked like Chris Tucker. So I was, you know, you know, all of it's a blessing. I thank God for it. You know, I always knew I was into like entertainment. I never really did it in school because I was always shy, and I feel like my parents really didn't push me like into it when I was younger, which they should have, but they didn't. I don't know. It's just like I've always was a kid where I watched videos growing up. I always was a big Janet Jackson, Michael Jackson fan. You know, Whitney Houston, like. My mom, you know, was from the 60s, so she played a lot of music around the house, you know, so it was always dancing going on and laughing and talking. But it was also some traumatic times too, you know, like I didn't grow up, you know, in the best childhood. You know, a lot of people think I had it like so perfect and I really have not. You know, I just don't show a lot of shit I've been through the past. And
I
really, you
mean,
shouldn't. You shouldn't be holding on to shit from the past. You're supposed to be like moving on. Like I try to not like hold any grudges with people from the past or animosity because that just holds me back.
mm, how? How?
I mean, it's the truth. Like I could. It's a lot of. I mean, being on here, not saying like you know, it's millions of people and stuff on or anything like that. Like I could really like, you know, tell where the bodies is buried if I wanted to on a lot of people. But it's like I don't care to do that. Like you'll get yours.
Yeah.
You'll get yours. But at the end of the day, with me, when it comes down to it, I am a little disappointed still with this whole job situation because I feel like nothing was done about the situation.
Yeah.
And right now is just I'm sitting here just trying to take it one day to die and not try to get overwhelmed by it and just, you know, do what I continue to been doing, looking for a new job.
You know, I have a real feeling that won't be it. I do not believe you will need a job. I don't even think you understand that people like you, I believe, are needed. Um, bringing laughter while also understanding what it's like to deal with pain. Because your answers tell me you've been through some shit,
Yeah.
but who hasn't? That's your
Right.
attitude. You get what
Yeah.
I mean? That's absolutely powerful to me.
It's
But
very powerful. It's very powerful.
yeah, and you listen, so many people make excuses. I am guilty of it at times. I am not perfect. I am working on pleasing every day. So for you to be able to say the things that you're saying the way that you say it, I can feel it. People feel it. You
Well,
can
the
just
thing,
feel that it's just the
yeah,
truth.
but the thing is, but you got, like you said, you're not perfect. The thing is, no one is. No one is. See,
Yeah.
but you got a lot of people out here that like to walk in that perfect light. Like I got everything figured out. Nobody has it all figured out. Everybody lets the social media stuff get them confused. Like people. Of course, everybody's gonna post the happy-go-lucky times. Nobody's gonna say, "Oh, my electric just got cut off." Nobody's gonna post I just got a boot on my car.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna post, "Oh, my husband just left me" or some shit like that. No, they're gonna sit there and be like, "Everything's great." Like, no, everything is not great all the time. You're gonna have your ups, you're gonna have your downs. The thing is, you gotta be able to handle it, and whatever you can't control, let that ish go.
I salute you, fantastic. I salute you. Now I want to dig deep. I want to ask
Oh
in
boy.
this field that we call social media, right?
Yeah.
We at the beginning, I was telling you, I had to be strategic and even approaching you because we deal with a lot of creeps. But what we deal with more than creeps, I feel like, is this thing I like to call internet trolls. How does Fat Test deal with trolls?
I love them. I love them. I love them. You know why? Because this is what they don't realize. Okay, it takes one person, right? One person. I don't like her. I'm gonna go write something. Then they call their girl, I don't like her. You go write something. Then she call another bitch and be like, I don't like her. You go write something. Now all you sad bitches coming to write something and y'all with each other like some peacocks. But y'all that's all y'all did. At the end of the day, I'm still gonna win. So and that goes and that goes for the Mitches too, because there's a lot of Mitches out there too. You know, it just flabbergasts me because it's like you typing something is supposed to change my mood. You're fat. My name's Fantastic. Okay.
What
I've heard it
else you
all.
got?
I've heard it all. That's why I don't even get offended. I've been called a well. I've been called Jabba the Hutt. I actually think I did a TikTok a long time ago. TikTok making fun of that, like a Jabba the Hutt one, because somebody wanted to throw that out there as a joke. It don't offend me. Like, who cares about weight? Let me tell you this: real men don't care about weight.
I don't.
The thing is, all they say is you're fat. Okay, I'm not ugly. And then be real, I probably look. My skincare routine is probably way better than a lot of you 20 somethings. So,
As you said it, you 40. Would you believe I'm paying 42 this year? So I get it.
I mean, well, at the end of the day, black don't crack. Black don't crack. Yeah, but no, I mean, I love it because it's just like all you doing is giving me more traction. It's free publicity. I say like any publicity is good publicity, whether it's negative or not. I know it's negative shit out there about me. I know it's rumors out there about me. Hell, I got family that even put business out there about me.
Don't you love those?
Oh, I love those. those. I love those because they know that shit can come really bite them in the ass. But I choose to be like, you know what? Peace be with you.
Yeah. Yeah, that takes a lot though. I love that answer, man. You know, shouts out to my brother Black Legend 7, man. He keeps me in tune with things like that because it used to get under my skin. But the thing is, I've been a big guy all my life, but once you hit social media, it took me to realize, like, yo, you really did take the time to say some dumb shit.
And that's what it is. You just took a time out of your day. That's what I'm saying. I'm a person like this, and this is logic on my end, and maybe on yours too.
Yeah,
I don't watch people I don't like. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna come and comment on somebody's page I don't like. If I don't
talk
like you,
about
you know what I'm gonna do? Scroll.
talk about it.
So by you coming to my stuff to comment, it must be something you don't like about yourself, sweetie.
That ain't got nothing to do with me.
It really ain't got shit to do with me. Not a damn thing. But a lot of people sit out here really thinking like that's what's hurt my feelings. And you know the saddest thing is a lot of people think the people that be commenting be like some fat person behind in the basement in the corner. It be some skinny bitches. Because they probably know low key they man like some yeah.
Talk that shit, man. Yo, y'all don't understand. I'm speaking to. It feels so good when you run into someone that you see in such a huge light, and they are right here on earth with you. And I know you people know what I mean when I say that. Anybody knows what I mean when I say that. There are some people that have their nose so far up their ass is absolutely crazy, and
Especially
you're just a
this new
person.
generation. This new generation is really bad. You can't tell them nothing. They don't want to hear nothing. They know every goddamn thing, and then once they don't have a problem repeating the same mistakes over and over. I'm a person like this. I learn a mistake. I'm good. I learn my lesson. Next. I'm not. I don't want to keep repeating dumb shit over and over again. Like like okay, you got off drugs. Now you get out of jail. You gonna go back to the streets? Well,
That's
I
fine.
like fast money. I like fast money. Okay, everybody likes fast money.
That's
That fast money gonna get you so far. It's gonna get you so far. Like me, people looked at me and be like, man, that TikTok shit ain't going nowhere. That Instagram ain't going nowhere. Hell, I had dudes that played me. I wasn't good enough. I'm gonna tell you this, everyone from the past, nobody can come back.
they can't spend the block, fantastic.
Nobody can spin the block.
I'm not
You
mad.
should have treated me right when you had me,
Fuck
probably. Yeah.
that. Fact.
Because my thing is this: sometimes you may have a diamond in the rough, but if you want to sit there and not think like that, you got a lot of people, a lot of guys out here do think like that too. They go by the outer exterior instead of on the inside. You know, dudes. And I get it. It's a saying: women fall in love with what men say, men fall in love with what they see. It's common sense. It's been like that since the dawn of time. Now, don't get me wrong. I ain't never had no problem getting nobody to come through. That's always easy. Now, when you want something more, that's when it's a little hard. Because me, I'm a person. I date for purpose. I don't date for a good time.
Okay.
So that sliding in my DM stuff, I don't play that. I will block you real quick.
Understood. Understood. But I say it over and over again. I knew that even coming as a businessman, wanting you as a guest on the show, I'm like, yo,
No
that,
business. I'm down for business if it's
yeah.
business. But
Oh, yeah.
but you got people that like to play, and it's like I don't play.
Yeah.
I'm too old for that. Like come correct or don't come at all, and that's for any and everybody. Like me right now, I would love to work with Torrid. I've been a loyal customer with them since '09. I spent so much money on them, so
Yeah.
much money. Time for me to get my investment back. For all
Talk
the money I
about it. See,
spent.
that's in the notes. You ain't even know I got right here. You're in the Torrid model search. You had a post where I seen in the background and said like the casting call.
Yeah.
Forgive me if I'm misquoting, but yo, listen, tell me and anybody else what we got to do if it's a voting
I mean,
situation, because I
listen,
absolutely see it.
if they can, I think they're gonna pick the vote. If they could just like tag them in, annoy the out of them, tag them in the video with the video, tag them in all of them, because the majority of the clothes I wear is from Torrid, and I usually do tag them in. And because it's clothes from them, because I was even trying to be a brand ambassador, where they don't pay you, but you can get like discounts to the clothes and do videos, and then you get promotions that way. But they never got back to me. And like, I'll be trying to figure out what's going on too.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on in
Yeah.
the world? How I got the following I got and nothing coming in? Like, somebody tell me.
It's weird, man. They won't let you. I salute so many people that can break TikTok, because I always say I got lucky here from a Halloween post that just went viral, and I grew from there. I always wanted it to be the show, and it just grew from there. But it's absolutely, it's not easy. It's not easy. So I love speaking with people that understand this part of. You know what I mean? You have to be consistent. You have to understand you may take more L's until you get to that big win. But that big win is coming, most definitely. It's coming. It's coming. Because there's some people that just had that natural fact. I'm looking at one right now.
I'm on
Definitely
the
have a
phone.
natural fact.
Yes. I live with family, so Yes, Grandma.
Rugged and raw. I love it.
They knock on my door, so
I love
she didn't say nothing. So
I saw the look.
I told her, I was like, I'm gonna be on my phone, Grandma, but she picked,
Believe me, I get it. I understand. It was the look. It was when it cut up. Anybody from the land, any land, I don't care what state, what city you from, you know that look. That's when the ears hit up. That's when I started looking. Let me shut up.
I heard the knock on my door, but yeah.
When it comes to content creating with you, what are some of the ups and downs? Or do you have ups and downs when it comes to
yeah, I mean, like, I really been stuck, for a long time with the 900 on TikTok, like for about a year or some change. Like, it's really been hard for it to grow. Like, I'll get videos that go viral, but it's like the following don't match.
Yeah.
But when you look at the likes, I got over 27 million likes. And the following don't match the likes.
Yeah.
And I don't follow a lot of people.
I know.
I know, and it's not me doing it on purpose. It's just like, I follow people that fuck with me.
Yeah.
If you don't fuck with me, I don't fuck with you.
That's
And that's sometimes how you gotta be, because some people be sitting there and be thinking like, oh, but you ain't got nothing for me to watch. So what am I following you for?
I fucking love you already. And the look. That's how you know she dead ass serious. It's the look.
It's just, I don't know, maybe because I come off a little like, where's your common sense? Like, it's just like, I feel like maybe I give that mom like, really, Billy, really didn't think, like, I guess I give off that that tough love, like, listen, get your shit together.
Yeah. But the real
a lot
is real.
of people don't like that about me, because I'm gonna tell you how I feel, and I'm gonna tell you what it is. And once I do, people feel some way about that. Like, and a lot of people have taken my kindness for weakness, because I'm sweet, I'm nice, I used to be I used to be a real bad people pleaser. I ain't like that no more. I don't really give a
Man,
fuck about nobody no
same,
more. You
same
know,
here.
like
I understand.
I put my needs first before anybody else's. So,
Uh,
but it's like it's people that know me, and it's people that do not. So it's like a lot of people out there say they know me, they don't know me. They really don't know me.
yeah,
People know of me, but people really don't know me. But you know, cause like I said, I say to myself, but yeah, you know, like one thing, like I said, I have two sides to me. You know, I could be really nice and sweet, but then I could be that person you do not want to play with
yeah.
because I'm really that kind of person. Like I can, my words cut like a knife.
And you quick with it. I can
And I'm
tell.
quick with it. I mean, it was I think it was 2022. It was a video I did. And it was this guy, and I hate to talk about it. Like, I hope he got his life together or whatever. But it was this guy that made a comment on one of my videos about my weight. Like, who would want that or something like that? Now, mind you,
Right.
he had his own business. He was a personal trainer, you know, working at Planet Fitness, you know, training women. And instead of being a man, a real man, saying like,
Mhm.
"Hey sis, I could probably help you out with this or that. If you want to work on your weight," he wanted to belittle me to make himself feel good about himself. So what happened was one of my fans, who was like, you know, a blogger or a videographer, and he, you know, would do, you know, videos. He decided to, he was pissed about the comments, so he did his research. Dude was a registered sex offender. You know, like he was a registered sex offender. He lost his business. You know, Planet Fitness got involved and all that ish. And it's just like, you know, sometimes that's why I'm saying you gotta watch what you say on people's shit because you never know who
You
watching.
never know. Never
Because
know.
it ain't gonna be me that's gonna do something. And people try to come at me about that, but it's like I had nothing to do with it. He the one who wrote the comment. So
Yeah.
how you going? His family was like, he didn't mean it. Then he shouldn't have wrote it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we here now.
I mean,
Exactly.
yeah, you lost your business. You can't work at Planet Fitness no more. Like he put his mug shot out and everything, and I was just like, "Oh, it's me."
Real is real. I'm telling you. That, listen, real is real. People don't. You can't be out here fucking with people, man. I
You
don't
can
act. I react. I've lived
no,
by that.
you can't mess with people because you never know who you're gonna need in the future too. That's another thing a lot of people don't think about. Because if you bully someone in school and you grow up and you may need a job, now that's your boss. So what you gonna do about that?
Yeah.
They still holding grudges. So
Yeah. That shit real. That shit is real. I either one, either Tasha or Fantastic. What are red flags for you?
I don't like liars. Like a liar, that's the biggest turn off for me.
Mm.
Like especially people that just lie. That shit just irks my soul.
You got to keep up with that shit. I don't
And that's what I'm saying.
remember shit
You
that
do a lie
happened.
for another lie for another lie and another, and then y'all start to forget y'all lies, and it's like. And it's like I'm sorry. I used to be a security guard. I was a security guard for 15 years, so I'm a detective. I granted myself a detective,
Understood.
and
Understood.
I do my research. And
As
once I
you should.
I have my little posters with the lines. And once I solved my case, I was like, oh, okay, you wasn't shit anyway. You okay? Okay,
Case solved.
case solved. It did. I didn't even have to do all of this. You could have just been real, but obviously you don't know how. So
I know anybody that really knows Fleazy, man. I can't listen. We came up together fantastic. You'll be telling me a story that we did together, and I'll be looking like, yeah, that sounds like me. So I can't keep up with what happens, let alone the lie. Memory ain't all that.
see, the thing is, I know when I was younger, and like I was told by like my godmother, because she's pretty much the reason why I am the way I am today. She pretty much raised me, my godmother. One of them passed away. The other one's still living, Bernadette. Love you, Bern. See you Friday. We go to brunch. She told me, like, Tasha, you can't just be that way all the time. You can't be so open to just let people in. You gotta like really fish people out. And then also, she also told me too, I was a bad liar. So I was like, okay, I was a bad liar. I was a bad liar back in the day. I was like, I would be lying, like, no, see what happened was, and so I would tell on myself. I was like, I can't lie. So I was
Yeah.
like, I just I keep it funky. I can't do fake. I can't do fake. I can't be that. Hey, hey. I can't.
Yeah.
That I'd rather you just not speak to me if you don't like me. Stay clear.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then keep my name out your mouth too.
So,
And I only say that because my thing is like, yeah, I am like, people probably think I'm like, oh my gosh, she's so sweet, she's so nice. But I've been to jail, and I'm not trying to go back.
it's the pause, Tasha. Hey, to let them know it's real, you let it simmer. That's
And I am from Philly. So let's not get it twisted. Nobody gonna really fuck with me in Philly. Like, I mean, I walk in these streets with I walk through these streets with like this, sunglasses on. Nobody messes with me. Like, I carry a fork in my bra, by the way. So
what the fuck I'm talking about. I can
it's,
feel
hey,
in
some
the
crazy, some crazy dude. It's be smokers out there, man. I got to protect myself somehow. Like, right in the toe. It is what it is.
It's saying it is what it is. Oh, okay. We know the red flag. We don't fuck with
Well,
liars.
liars. I don't like liars. I definitely don't fuck with cheaters. So it's like if you got women all over the world, enjoy them,
And
and you will not enjoy me. That's all right. You will not enjoy me. No.
what do you
Have fun with them.
consider to be toxic? What does toxic mean to you?
Well, toxic is like me. I'm not superficial. So it's like, you having a nice car or flashy watch, and you got sneakers up the wazoo and a nice condo with a big. That don't know. I want to know, like, how's your relationship with God? How's your relationship with your parents?
Yeah, the real,
You know,
real.
do you have any mental health issues in your bloodline? Like, are you a beater? You know. I ask the hard questions because that's how you know. But check, please. Like, I got a couple warrants. You'd be like, oh,
Say this will be the first and only date. This will be the first and only. We're gonna go ahead and wrap
I
it.
like we meet for coffee. So you got a record? Like, I need to know. Like, let me know. Warrants.
The first day got to be public. Public. We need to meet where a lot of people at.
I mean, I joke about it now, but I did have a situation where, I kind of got conned by the TikTok swindler.
Wait, what do you mean? Break it down. Break it down.
No, like, I don't know. I don't know. I was doing my little tiki talkies back in 2021. Guess he saw me on there. He wanted to taste me, so it's like, it wasn't nothing. No, it was just like a summer loving, had me a blast. That's all it was. It was just like a little fling. He went back to his bitch though. Yeah.
He went,
Yeah, that's why I don't like dudes that if you got a bitch, say you got a bitch. Don't lie. And don't lie about kids. That's the shit too.
yeah,
That when you kids are a blessing, hands down. Whether you wanted to be with the woman or not, you lay with her. So my thing is this: uh, kids are a blessing. Don't sit there and be like, I don't have children. I'm single, and you got a whole fucking family. You weird.
that's weird as hell. That
That's
is
just
weird.
dumb, weird
Yeah.
shit. Like, and then it's like, you ain't think I was gonna find out, bitch. I found out. I mean, he really don't want me to tell the real weird shit. Cause the real weird shit is like on the low. His ass was sucking tranny dick. So at the end of the day, I'm honestly a little mad because I'm like, you was out there doing that, and then coming to try to stick that little thing in my face. I was like, oh hells no, it chuck the deuces.
My fucking ribs. Yo, you sure we not related? We
Probably
need
is, probably is. You know Sabrina, cause you know my mama.
we got to be distant cousins or something. We got,
Like I
oh,
don't that's no, but that shit almost kind of like really did put a toll on me, that situation because it was unnecessary. It
yeah,
really was
yeah.
because it's like to be honest with you, I was 5 years single at that time, and I was 5 years celibate.
So he
So
playing,
so
playing.
so he came in playing like, hey, I really want to get to know you,
Yeah,
but no, you just wanted to taste me. So
yeah,
at the end of the day, listen, he can tell his grandkids, he got the taste fantastic. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he'll, he'll always get to tell the motherfucker that, But he treated me like shit because he wanted to try to be on some ghosting and felt like I wasn't going to be anything. My social media wasn't going to go anywhere and he could build somewhere else. And I think he was low key a little fucking racist, him and his family. So at the end of the day, I'm Gucci.
right, right. Don't it? And it's funny, man. The ones I find the most judgmental people have the darkest secrets, and when they
Oh
get
my God,
exposed,
the
they looking
darkest,
crazy. They have the darkest secrets.
the
It
darkest
don't
secret
cost
ever.
nothing to be real.
Yo, I literally, like, I thought he came in as Aladdin and I found out he was Jafar.
I'm not fucking with you. I'm not fucking with you.
Like, I mean, really, for real, he kind of he fucked it up for his culture. I don't really want to fuck with nobody from that culture ever again. Them motherfuckers is creepy. Like,
I already know by the description what shade you talking and everything,
no,
so that's
actually,
why I'm over here
no,
dying.
it wasn't
Oh,
even that shade. Believe it or not,
oh, okay.
the shade was given Spanish. It was definitely given Poppy. It was giving me Poppy, but it was like, thank you, come again. So I did it. It was whatever. No, but it was, it's crazy. That's another thing I don't like about dudes. That was the first time he dating out of my race too.
Okay.
Cause I always dealt with black dudes, so it's like they first time he dated out of my race. It's amazing how motherfuckers gonna sit there and be like, "Oh, you're not good enough because you're black, but my pussy was okay in your mouth."
They don't want to talk about that part though.
Yeah, you was okay with that.
Right.
But at the end of the day, dudes are assholes, and sometimes you gotta realize some men are born dogs. They daddy was a dog, grandpa was a dog. The whole bloodline is just ain't shit. So it's just like stay the fuck away. But nah, it's just like I was preyed on, and I had to learn my lesson from that. And then I was preyed on again at my damn job, but that one was different because I ain't touched that boy. I ain't even touched that boy. But I'm unemployed right now. God damn.
Wait a minute. It went. Wait. Fantastic. It went there.
Like, I don't know what it was about. All I know is like I started this job last year. I was training with people. I befriended a guy that worked there. We was cool. We talked every now and then. We didn't hang out. We never dated. We never did anything. He drove me home probably twice from work one time. We went out, hung out twice outside of work. Hell, it ain't like he bought me dinner or nothing. Like there was no date. You know,
Yeah.
the first time we went out to eat, I paid for the tip. It wasn't no damn. It didn't. It's like we were like one time he took me to the train station. Man, he had me walking through some damn park until it was time for my train to come because I missed the train. And it was every 2 hours, and we
Yeah,
went on this walk, and I was kind of pissed on that walk because I'm like, yo, I just work 8 hours, motherfucker. What makes you think I want to go on a romantic walk?
right. So I'm trying to sit down.
I want to sit down. Then we went to get a bite to eat, and then I went to the train station, went home. Nothing ever happened between us. I don't know what he was doing with all them bitches in that center, but for some reason I got targeted as like, fuck you, bitch, we don't like you.
And then fuck with your bread.
It fucked with my bread because one of them that the company made a manager wanted to fight me. Wanted to sit there, literally took her lab coat off and her walkie and was like, we can go outside. And I'm like, I don't do outside. I'm 40. I mean, because we go outside, you're not coming back, and neither am I. I'm going to be in the back of a paddy wagon, and you going to be in the behind in the gurney. So it's like, because she was littler than nothing, like olive oil shape. So it's like, for real?
You can't do nothing but run from me because I ain't gonna catch you. I ain't
But
gonna chase
the
you.
thing is, I walked out of the company on that a factor. And management talk about, oh, we're going to do an investigation. Then they called themselves transferring me to another location. I got there. How about the bullshit got over there? Management was involved. Everybody was fucking involved. And it's like nobody did nothing. I called the hotline to do the whole like, oh, if you feel like something's wrong with the company, call this hotline. They supposed to be doing the investigation. I haven't heard anything. But I was supposed to be such a valued employee. I stuck the most people a month. I got the most new donors, I got the most requests, but y'all treated me like I wasn't shit.
From a speculation that wasn't even true. That's
And a
wild
lot,
as hell.
and a lot of them was mad and jealous because I got a promotion, and which I worked for. It wasn't handed to me. And like I say, motherfuckers want shit handed it to them. They don't really want to work for shit. They just think like they could smile or manipulate or gaslight motherfuckers to get the job done. And the thing is, I knew my shit and I was doing it. And they
Like,
was mad that I got the promotion. Some people didn't get it that felt like they should have got it. And then I sit there and tell people what to do. They have an attitude like they don't want to do their job. Like it's hard. Like I've been told before, like we talk about it a lot. When it's different when y'all all Indians playing in the field, but then
yeah,
when you become a chief, motherfuckers want to act up. They don't want to
yeah,
listen.
yeah.
But it's like I was the only person to act like they didn't want to listen to. Everybody else they had no problem with. So I feel like it was one girl that went around like trying to turn everybody against me. And the thing is, I've experienced that shit before in high school. I dropped out when I was 17. I got my diploma when I was 20, but I dropped out when I was 17 because I was being bullied in school because of one girl, and she turned everyone against me. And of course, everyone's a fucking follower out here. They just said,
Well,
"Oh, we're not talking to Tasha." Like I don't have friends. Really, I don't hang out with people like that no more because I really have come to realize people for years I thought that were my friends really was not.
that's real shit.
Family I thought was family really was not. People you thought want to see you win, you realize they don't.
That's real.
And it's sad because a lot of it is your immediate family. That's why I say when it comes to strangers calling me fat, I heard that shit growing up.
Mm.
So a stranger sitting there, you're a fat ass. Okay, I heard that from my mother. I've heard that from my sister. I've heard that from my brother. That's why I say I hope some kids, plus size kids, see my TikTok and be like, I could do that. Don't ever let nobody put you in no box.
That's real. I feel all that from you, man. I gravitate to real. I just do. I have to associate with the iffies, just a part of the game, but you feel that real. And that's just hey, you see I let her talk her shit, y'all. I let her talk that
Just
shit.
like I said, like nothing ever been perfect for me. Like the first 40 years, like I could probably sit here and tell you I'm a property of a booty call going wrong. You probably would be like, what the fuck?
Damn.
Yeah, my mom was a side piece. They was never together. And to be honest, I was not wanted either.
Oh wow.
I wasn't. My father didn't want kids. I'm his only child, and we do not have a relationship at all. I'm the oldest of three, but her other two are the ones that she preferred to deal with.
Mm.
They have kids. I don't. So
Just so one, I didn't expect any of this, and it only makes me like you more because that shows a realness you can't buy. You don't let shit take you down.
you can't.
But I see Big Hell keep telling me, man, hold on, did you not let me know you doing stand up? Big L, good looking out, cuz yeah, you let that slip. I don't know how when
No.
you getting off here, tell me about that now.
No. Listen, I only did 2 shows. I did one like New Year's Eve last year, and it actually did well. It's on YouTube, the video. If you go back when, and then I did one like last summer or whatever, and that one didn't do so well. But that was like a holiday weekend, so it didn't really take off that well. But at the end of the day, you know, like I feel like I'm more of a storyteller than a jokester. Like I don't really know how to do the write the jokes thing. You know, like I can tell a funny story or a crazy story, and people probably be like, "What?" But that's that's why I didn't get into that. That's why I feel like I'll be more of a comedic actress.
Yeah.
Or like I could do commercials. Like I know I'm marketable, and that's what kind of like irks me sometimes with the whole social media thing. It's like, what are y'all looking for? Y'all either want to sell shit or y'all don't, because I know I can sell shit.
Yeah.
And that's like, it's crazy because like I don't get deals or offers coming my way.
Yeah.
I'm not downplaying nothing.
I was so finna pin it. And for the one that was asking the link, check her link in the bio and go to her YouTube and have her, and I have it right in
my bio,
YouTube.
my link tree. You can go and it got all of that. The podcast, if you want to watch it on YouTube, if you want to watch it on Spotify, if you want to go to the merch, the website, ain't really nothing on the website. Just some pretty pictures of me.
Well, you see that? Hey, shouts out to my people. Hey, look, that's one of my entrepreneurs. Get at her. She has projects. Like, man, that's becoming one of my aces.
Hey, that's what I did. Like I did as a restaurant here, Seafood Pleasures. Shout out to Seafood Pleasures. I helped her out. I did a couple of videos at her restaurant. I went there one day before they opened. I was like, hey, let's do it. I had a couple ideas. We acted it out and did it. Like, and then a lot of stuff on social media is staged.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of the TikToks, if you see dudes in the car talking about, oh, I got a girl pregnant, this girl tripping, that's staged. Like a lot of that is not real.
Yeah.
Even a lot of my TikToks is staged, to make it look like, oh, when he was feeding me the French fries, she was in on it. Like, all of it was like playing.
Yeah.
So
I understood.
But some people tend to like turn stuff negative.
Yeah.
That's not, and that's where people gotta really take the conception of reality versus, fantasy when it comes to social media.
Yeah. That's
like
real.
Me, I've always been who I am. I've never been different, but people think I'm fake. There's a lot of people out here that think I'm fake.
That just ain't true. You made a memory with me for the simple fact I am a platform that is still growing. You could easily brush me off. You know how many no's I get all the time and show support, things of that nature. You're real and you're on your way to something. Big L is giving me the sauce. What's up with this Tubi move? Hey man, Tasha, let me find out we're gonna have to rumble in the jungle, man. You playing, man.
I thought you knew all of
The
this. I thought you
Tubi movie night, I knew about the website, the merch. You know, I was only able to get so much. On the YouTube, by the time I saw the podcast, I was like, oh, okay. So I think that might have been what stumped me and
knew. Okay.
stopped me because I'm like, oh shit, she's gonna do it. Man, I'm not, you don't miss when opportunity knocks at your door and they answer at the same time.
Yeah, yeah,
You get that shit done.
yeah.
You get it done because you never know. You could get busy and it might not happen, but please share with me the Tubi movie
Yes.
because I'll be watching it.
The movie I did, Rico Salam, he's the author. He did a movie back in 2018. It's on Tubi. It's called Heroin. The heroin isn't a drug. So, I played a crackhead,
Writing this down.
getting clean. No, I'm playing. I did not play the crackhead. I did try to audition for the crackhead, but they said I was a big girl. I was like, well, how about before I got on crack? But they didn't think that would be good. You know how it goes. I know. No, I played a bar owner, Miss Freeman, so I had a little role in there or whatever. A little, hey girl, so yes, it is a Tubi movie. Watch the whole movie. It's still a good movie.
Yeah.
You'll see me, but you can still see the movie too.
So when it's all said and done, and I promise you, I'm gonna get you out of here. I've loved this so much, but I got two more questions for you. When
Yeah.
it comes to Fantastic or even Miss Johnson, what is the end goal?
The end goal is just for me to be at peace and be like financially stable where I can take care of the people that had my back through the years. Make sure my godmom's taken care of, my grandmom is taken care of. The people that had me, I got them. Make sure my nieces and nephews, if their education's taken care of for the future. Those are the things that are important to me. I'm not all about the glitz and glam. I don't need a Birkin bag. I got a couple Louis, you know, but I'm not, I like the simple life. I don't want to be followed around with fucking paparazzi in my face. Like, I can't be sneaky. I can't be a creep. Can't be. I don't want them catching me coming out. No, I'm playing. Let me stop. I ain't like that. But it's like,
So what if you were, hey, Fantastic do what Fantastic want to do?
let me tell you,
Like that.
I'm gonna walk with grace. Walk with grace.
I'm
Yep,
sorry.
I did. Yes, and what? Like, what?
I fucking love the humbleness, the realness, that energy, man. Like I don't even understand, but I do. Like even going back to the job thing, I don't understand those haters, but I do at the same time because y'all could never get close to a person like this. Y'all got some real fucked up something inside to ever be upset with anybody that's real with you. I don't
Yeah,
have to like something to respect it. You know what I mean? Like, why do I have to throw the hate? And the way you are, I don't see nobody.
yo,
I think
I was really nice at that company. Like, I bought an air fryer. I bought my own air fryer that I had in storage. For the break room because I like to air fry my nuggets. You know what I'm saying? So
shit, I'm right with you.
so everybody used it. Then it all of a sudden got broke, right? So then I was like, all right. I seen one on sale, a Ninja, like 90 on Amazon. Everybody, oh, we can give you $5 for it. Only two people gave me $5 towards that air fryer. And when I left, I was mad as shit because I tried to cut the cord, but I couldn't. I was like, and I couldn't cut it. I was mad as shit. I was like, I want them bitches to be salty as fuck. So I'm like, you know what? Happy with your nuggets, ho.
No, that was the long run joke though. You got it, cause watch, cause you cut it, the little damage you did, it's gonna malfunction
That don't.
at the
When that
perfect
was a
time.
bitch ass cord on that Ninja. That was a big ass. Cause I had a box cutter and I was like, I was trying to cut
You
that shit.
you
I was like,
got
fuck
that
y'all.
one cord, it's just gonna slow burn. One day they're gonna be like, I'm really hungry, and it's gonna shut off on
Yeah,
their
yeah. Have fun with my Ninja air fryer, hoes.
And they gonna just see a picture of you like, and it's just
Y'all
gonna go away.
think of me every time y'all heat up your nuggets. Think of me every time y'all heat up your nuggets. That was just some corny shit. Like I was just like, damn. And then it's crazy. If you probably go on my tick, I don't know. I probably took them off. But these bitches party with me. Like y'all wanted to party with me on my social media. Y'all wanted to act like y'all wanted to be my friends, and y'all didn't even fucking fuck with me. But it's cool though. At the end of the day, I don't need to be around a bunch of young girls that don't fuck with me. It's a lot of them. I had a girl that tried to befriend me on Instagram, on TikTok too, and turned out to be a fucking fraudulent bitch. It's just like, the whole coming in, hi, I want to be your friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. They just like do all that extra shit. And it's like, I'm like this. I'm a Libra, by the way. We did scales. Let me tell you one thing about Libras, we peep shit. I see everything. I just ain't gonna say shit. I will play dumb like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Really? I would play dumb, especially with a guy, because let me tell you what a dude, especially if he felt like he's a cocky ass piece of shit and he know everything. All you gotta do is say something to stroke his little ego. He'll tell on himself. They tell on themselves all the time. Because they don't even think before they speak. They just blurt it out. Like, hey, I called you last night. Oh, I was asleep. It was 8 o'clock. Your ass wasn't asleep. I mean, I just rather you be real with me. Like, I'm like this. Because we adults. We grown. You got a bitch saying this shit.
Yeah. And let
Don't
you decide. Yeah.
Yeah, you let me decide, because I've been in situations like that, and that's what kind of hurt me with the situation that happened in 2021. Because prior to that, I had 5 years. That's what made me do the 5 years dealing with that weirdo, because it was a friends with benefits situation.
Understood.
We had an arrangement, but then it was getting to the point where it's like, all right, lock the bottom lock. I gotta go to work. So I'm like, is it going somewhere or not? So then he couldn't even tell me to my face. He had to send me a text. I'm engaged.
Wow. Fucking
you engaged?
Wow.
She's away at school and she's about to graduate and come home, so I'm not gonna see you like that. I'm like, well, you're not gonna see me at all. So it's like, you're just not gonna see me at all. But of course, we all do dumb stuff when we young. I was in my 20s. It was like a month, and to hit the I miss you, and I was like, hey, But then, then for a while, yeah, it was probably like feeling like, okay, it is what it is. But then I got to the point where, like, all right, I feel like you're trying to turn your bitch into me. That's when it gets creepy for me. Because it's like, ooh, where you get your clothes from? Or where you get your hair done? Or where you get your nails from? I'm like, what? Why are you asking these questions?
Yeah, molding you and shit.
Yeah.
Trying to at least.
Well, no, trying to, like, find out where I get my stuff from to change her into me.
Oh, damn. I was thinking the other way around. Wow. Yeah.
That's weird. That's weird. Like, and then want to come and vent like I'm your therapist. Like I'm not your therapist. Oh, she want to have a baby, I'm ready. I'm like, oh my God. Let me get my notepad then. let me get my notepad. So I think, I think after dealing with him and I cut him off, I was just like, you know what? I think I said a prayer to God. And I think I was just like, yo, if it ain't real, I don't want it. And and that's what I stuck by. And like for them 5 years, I was just working, paying my bills, taking care of me. I wasn't worried about dating and nothing. So at that time, I was ready to get back out there. I got hit with the TikTok swindler. So it was a lesson. I had to learn that lesson, And at the end of the day, like I'm like this when it comes down to dealing with me. I feel like if I'm in your life, I'm either going to be a lesson or a blessing, baby. So
either or.
Now, if you want me to be a lesson, that's fine. It may hurt a little.
No, for real. That shit, they don't get no realer than that.
I'm not a person that will mess with you again. Like I mean, I'm not like that. Either whether it's lover, friends, family. Like once you give me your ass to kiss, okay, you can kiss mine now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still. It's no hard feelings. It's no animosity. You know, because one thing about me, I ain't never been a hater because I don't compete with nobody else.
Yeah.
The only person I compete with is myself, and that's what I was doing at my job. My job was me perfecting, because I was a phlebotomist. I used to stick people. You know, I did work with plasma and blood, so I wanted to get better because I was awful at the beginning. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie, I was
Yeah.
bad at the beginning. I was sticking people, giving them
Oh,
hematomas, and yeah, I was fucking people up. I was fucking people up. But then, like, as I got better at it, hey, I was proud of myself, and I'm still proud of myself because I really worked for that position. I really worked my butt off to get where I wanted to get, and it's really sad I had to leave a company I thought I liked and thought liked me, but really showed me that I was replaceable. So, like I said, right now it's just me looking for another job to keep so I can continue to look fabulous.
I guarantee you, you
Yes,
are not made to be regular. You're just not.
you can
It's
come.
just a
You can
time thing.
come in. You gotta lift it up. You gotta lift the door up. I just put a new door knob on and I didn't do it right. You can lift it up and put. Yeah, there we go, Grandma. Yes, yes, Grandma.
I can't talk to you now because I'm getting my parcel open to be doing. It's not funny.
Sorry,
It's serious.
my door was not that hard to open. Yes, Grandma. I know. I'm sorry. Can I? You need help with something?
No.
Oh, oh, I was still on my video call. That's what it was.
Okay. What you do?
Uh huh. I cook it again. You liked it? You liked them rolls? They were a little burnt. Yo, winner! Yo, my family. I cooked dinner and I burnt the rolls.
Oh, no.
Burnt the rolls. I ain't gonna lie. Every big bitch can't cook.
It's easier to take to go to.
They was talking at the door. I'm sorry.
Go to
What is Grandma talking about?
yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
He's 3, so I mean.
no, it's a shame. Could you believe a person, 2 girls in their teens?
Not teenagers.
What is don't jealous of a little baby?
Nobody's jealous of Carter.
Yes, you know.
No, I love Carter. That's my buddy. Yes, but he can be a handful. He can be. Yes.
But it's supposed to be. Every old name.
I didn't even do nothing. Did she just come in here to complain about Carter? You wanted some ice cream? Can I? Grandma? Hey, Grandma? Hey, Grammy, I gotta get back to I'm on a call.
Why don't you say so?
I did tell you. Good night, Grandma. Yeah, she said call us niggas. She said good night. She said bye, most of you niggas. My grandma's hilarious. She's the best. I'm sorry.
Please do not apologize.
I didn't even know. I'm like,
Yo,
what did she come in here for? She came in
yo,
here. Next thing I know, she keeps calling my cousin. Talking about she keep calling us niggas. I'm like, what is going on? Like, I'm on a video call, but I'm like, keep it real, baby. Like, this is how it is when you live with family. You know what I'm saying?
yo, yo. Shouts out to Big L, by the way. In between you, Granny, family, and Big L's comment, this is
Well, I
what
would
I
say, like, you
wanted.
know, the people like that really have supported me, like, do the years, like, 'cause I didn't even really know my dad family like that till I was like 10. So, like, you know, they've been always a big part. You know, they do TikToks with me and, you know, family functions and stuff like that. So I don't feel as close on my mom's side with anybody than I do on my dad's side. So, you know, but yeah, that happens. You know, you can be torn between families sometimes.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, times are different now. It's not like it used to be. You know, like you gotta really be careful out here, and I do feel bad for the next generation of kids because it's not like a lot of hobbies for them to do. You know, they get in Philly, they get in a lot of trouble here. You know, they out in the streets late at night, like just doing wild and stuff, and it's really sad. Like, and I hope my nieces and nephews don't get into that kind of stuff. You know, like I really wish they had rec centers like they used to back in when I was younger.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, where kids could go play basketball, you know, do double dutch and stuff like that. But they don't even want to do that stuff no more. These kids want to grow up so fast. They don't want to be kids no more. They're like, you know, like I actually was, I was kind of weird growing up because I was like a teenager hanging out with like kids my sister age, and she was like about 11.
Mm-hmm.
Like I didn't want to go to the McDonald's to talk to the boys. You know, I wasn't like really into all of that. You know, so I would want to play double dutch or you know jacks or you know play board games and stuff like that. You know, I didn't get into like boy crazy until maybe about a good 18, maybe 20. Big
Understood.
mistake. Big mistake. No, big mistake. You know, boys will be boys. Boys will be boys.
You know what I love, people? I had not only did you come through, unemployed or not, I don't care. You came through same day as I offered, which is huge to me. And now the wholesome content that I got behind this whole conversation on top of Granny coming through. Listen, I feel special as hell right now.
Well, no, I thank you for messaging me, you know, and asking me to come on. You know, it doesn't like, hey, I'm all about we black, we all trying to build, we all trying to get it. It's enough for out here for all of us to get it, but people be acting like it's not, and that's the thing that really irks me out here. It be people out here that have more than you that don't even want to see you win, and I be like, you got more than me, sweetie. What is your problem?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I ain't biting on you. Why you gotta bite on me?
yeah.
But that's something within them. They gotta figure out. You know, like I refuse to allow anybody to project anything on me. You know, from the negative comments to the hate on how they feel about me. If you feel some way about me, figure it out. That's not my issue.
Definitely not. Definitely.
I'm awesome sauce.
I cannot thank you enough, Fantastic, for
No problem.
gracing
Thank
me
you.
with your presence today. Do we have any final thoughts before we get you up out of here? Anything we need to look forward to? Tell me something. Tell me something.
I wish. I wish. I wish. I wish it was something. I mean,
Hey,
just that, you know, like I said, you know, if y'all can possibly share the tour video that I posted on my page, tag them in it so they can see it, bug the crap out of them, I guess. I don't know. Like, I just want that opportunity because I just know modeling is something, you know, I do love to do. I feel like I'm good at it. You know, I'm very photogenic. I always like taking pictures, you know. So, and I love fashion. So it's like, why not? Kill two birds with one stone. You know.
for it. You hear it from Fleazy Jones right now. Stop playing.
Yeah, it's
Stop it.
already coming. I could be on a billboard, baby.
She's gorgeous. And she's funny as shit.
I'm
In
a vibe.
combination.
Thank you. I am definitely a vibe.
Couldn't have said it any better. No, that, no, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank everybody that came in to the Logic Lounge with Fleazy Jones. That's me. Episode 87 brought to you by my brother Block Legend 7. If any of my people ain't following, fantastic. Please fix it. Or let's just go ahead and stop being friends. I'm going to just go ahead and say that there. Thank you again, Miss Johnson, for coming
Thank you.
through. I
Thank you.
appreciate you. I hope you have a great rest of your day, great rest of your week. Tell Granny, we good niggas. We not we
I'll let her
we not
know.
we
I'll let
not
her.
bad. We
Yeah,
good.
I know.
And I'm gonna end it. Always end it. Fantastic. I tell them, living off good instinct counts. So always keep your logic. We love you.
Have a
Hope
nice
y'all have a
one.
good
Bye.
one. Y'all.